Welcome everyone to a special edition of Ring of Honor on YouTube.
This tag team match is set for one fall of a 20-minute time limit. Team number one, Alec Price and Jordan Oliver.
We're gonna kick things off with an exciting tag team bout. Bust to Alec Price, the Brain, Jordan Oliver. But fans, just 2 days from now on Honor Club, a huge tag team main event with the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandido teaming with the franchise Jay Lethal to take on the Swirl.
Tag team title scene is heating up, Riccaboni, starting off with Bustin' the Brain.
A very talented young team on the rise. We got a glimpse of Price and Oliver taking on the Swirl at Boxing Day Brawl, jumping right in to the deep end of competition here in ROH, taking on two former Pure champions tonight.
Deep in, it's the ocean.
3-0 in Ring of Honor tonight, looking to extend that streak.
Their opponents, at a combined weight of 386 pounds, they are representing the Death Riders, Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta.
Well, two men who know each other so well as enemies, now aligned on the same track in the mix of it in the Death Riders. Oh, they're not alone here tonight, Caprice.
Hitting hard, man. Starting off hitting hard.
The winner of the Continental Classic, John Moxley, is here.
Champ is here.
Yeah. Vested interest in the development of these two young athletes. I would say young stars, but we talked about their Ring of Honor credentials. Certainly on the rise across the entire professional wrestling landscape.
Tell you what, man, they're already great, and then they have the tools they have behind them that can only get better.
As Yuta, this dangerous edge that we've seen emerge. And the fans rallied behind Alec Price already. Tag made.
That's right, Price and Oliver, man, they have a popular name, but Yuta and Garcia are very familiar with these guys, so
Look at this.
it might be a one-upmanship.
Well, you know, all four of these young men cut their teeth in the independent scene roughly around the same time. Oh, Price! All it takes is an opportunity. Wow. Beautiful hurricanrana there from Price.
And Price runners, man, let go at the last second, man, causing your head to hit the mat. Hit the reversal there, Riccaboni, get me, man.
Oh, tag made. Irish whip, and here comes Jordan Oliver. Oh, running rocker chopper there. Oh, drop kick downstairs as Mox looking on. Busting the Brain with the advantage here.
Yeah, even Mox was saying this is some fast movement here by Oliver. Oof. Goodness.
Triangle clothesline, of course, Mox won the Continental Classic at AEW's last huge event, World's End. Our next event, AEW Revolution. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be in LA, the city of angels, but flying like an angel there, Alec Price.
Did he high-five an angel going over? I saw Price's hand up. I didn't understand what.
Well, that's March the 15th, which will be here before you know it, but the future might be now. We're seeing Bustin' the Brain take the advantage on the Death Riders. Whoa, wait a minute.
Trying to put the Death Riders away. Price is up.
Oh.
Wow, that's a big fall, Riccaboni. That might be the end for Price, and Oliver's by himself.
Oh, and that knee for Oliver may have been tweaked on the way down. Also, just the stalking predator nature of the Death Riders.
Yeah, if it wasn't tweaked, Garcia adding to it on the way down as well, staying and isolating Oliver.
Oh. And look at Yuta taking advantage as Aubrey Edwards' back is turned. How about that mixed nuts match back on Saturday at World's End, Caprice? We saw the Death Riders tag made. Marina and former ROH World Champion Roderick Strong going at it. Oh!
I like the sequential dance moves of Orange Cassidy.
Well, that's right.
Can you dance like that, Riccaboni?
Oh, I can't, not like that. Orange is The best dancer around. Look at this.
Wrapped up in the corner is Oliver, man. This is intentional.
Wow, the bridging deathlock here. Oh, look at that. Garcia. This is tag mate. It's been months now, Caprice. It was back in Philadelphia when Garcia firmly aligned himself with the Death Riders, but this still, to me, I'm still shocked at how quickly Mox has aligned these two young men.
It's weird to see, man, because these guys literally hated each other. They known each other for so long. They hated each other, but I almost feel like that hatred made a better team because they know each other's good and bad moments, man. It makes you more cohesive as a team.
Oh! And a big suplex as Oliver delivers Garcia to the mat. Needs to make a tag to Price. The outstretched arm of Alec Price. Oh, and Yuta. And driving Price into the...
Price has fell hard. He hits the steel stairs on the way down, and so much happened to Price, man. Oliver's been inside for so long.
And Garcia and Yuta on the same page, like you said, Caprice. They know each other so well, the historic Pure title belts, all of which can be rewatched as an Honor Club member. In addition to the weekly action you see each and every week on WatchROH.com. Whoa!
Promise you, if this is the same page, it's a horror book, Riccaboni. This is over.
Look at that, beautiful Boston Crab from Garcia. Oliver with nowhere to go.
Whoa! Hold on a second.
Oh, look at Oliver.
Oliver pushing off. I thought it was finished with the body.
Oh, and Oliver gets to the ropes. Jordan Oliver gets to the ropes.
Every time we see Oliver and Price, man, we see something more special out of this young duo. They're fighting the top of the chain, man.
And a tag made. We saw Mox giving some advice to the Death Riders. Almost a bemused smile with the effort from Oliver. Waistlock here. Look at the trip up and over. Leapfrog tag made.
Nice tag.
And
the champion knows wrestling. Also, he loves it when the Death Riders have a challenge. They don't want to be in blowover matches. They want matches where they get in challenges.
Well, that's certainly what Price is here for tonight. Price fighting for the match, maybe fighting for his life. 2-on-1 here.
You gotta be a bad man to block a punch with a headbutt, Riccaboni, and Mox is loving all of it.
Mox certainly came here to see his guys fight. Look at that. Beautiful moonsault. Alec Price caught though. Wow. Oh, and this is the pack style attack of the Death Riders.
Arby's in control, Riccaboni. One of them's got to go, but they got some time before it happens.
Uh-oh.
Price has been in trouble since he started, Riccaboni.
Oh, that Busenku knee. And then Garcia driving Price down. The cover, 2. That's it.
The winners of this match, Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia.
Well, the Continental Classic champion, Jon Moxley, encouraged by the victory. Now 4-0 in Ring of Honor Tag Team competition. The Death Riders, your winner. And speaking of winners, Mark Davis of the Don Callis family has turned it up, whether it's here in the United States or in Australia back in February, earning a huge victory at Global Wars 2 weeks ago in the UK, going 1-on-1 against Dark Order's Evil Uno. The lariat, the difference, the cover, and it is Mark Davis who also finds himself undefeated in Ring of Honor competition in 2025. Looking to close out the calendar. I hope, Don, look at that ominous face.
This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring, wrestling out of Brisbane, Australia, weighing 242 pounds, he's representing the Don Callis family, Mark Davis.
The talented Mark Davis looking to extend that winning streak.
His opponent, Matt Mako.
But Caprice, he's facing a fighter, a man that can really take it to you in Matt Mako.
Hey, man, if you want to call anybody to fight, you better call Mako.
Well, Mako, of course, former Bellator star. And the code of honor adhered to. The belt is off. Caprice, did you get what you were hoping for Christmas?
I did get what I'm hoping for, and I'm looking at Mark Davis, man. He looks real action figure-ish, man. I'm thinking about the Don Callis family, how many members in that family, and Jazz wears, and
That's right. Well,
Don Callis had his whole family as action figures.
I mean, the Jazzwares vault right now is still limited quantities available. The Briscoes, Orange Cassidy, Tony Storm, but you imagine a box set of the Don Callis. They need a whole semi-truck to just bring the one set. Oh, no, no. Wow.
It'd be a family series package or something.
That's right. As Mako going for the hamstring, sweeping the leg, and who knows?
That was a risk too fast, man, for Mako, even for Mark Davis. Mako out of the way, sensing danger, and now Mark off his feet and trying to capitalize while he was off his feet, but Mark back on his feet is a dangerous man.
For that hammerlock instead, it is Davis with the senton. And the mount not going for the cover, and this is an interesting strategy against a man who's known for getting in and out of those mounts, Caprice.
Well, I tell you what, man, someone like Mako, when you get him down, you have to capitalize. Same thing like Mark's trying to capitalize on him. These guys will have the same game plan, except for Mako would try to keep Mark from getting back on his feet at all. But Mako is someone you want to keep down and stay away from because he's dangerous in all situations. He can submit you from the bottom, he can submit you from up top, he has dangerous strikes, and he has a really strong chin.
Well, Mako trying to fight back to his feet against one half of the former ROH World Tag Team Champions, Mark Davis, who connects with a German suplex there.
That chin to be tested with that lariat, man, if Davis ever gets it.
Wow, the shotgun sending Mako into the corner. And just stalking Mako here. He slowed Mako down. Driving the air out of the, send more air out of the esophagus of Mako.
Tell you what, man, that release on that suplex, throwing a grown man halfway across the ring.
Two.
Takes a lot of power, man.
And it is the mountainous Mark Davis who is firmly in control here. But does Don Callis have control over his own family? That's the question in my mind coming out of World's End as Mako with the shots to the breadbasket here.
Well, when you got a family that big, Ricky Bonnie, you're going to have problems. Oh, my goodness.
Mako's got a problem after that right to the jaw as Davis off the ropes.
Nice setup.
Whoa, Larry caught! Wait a minute! Into a cross arm bar. Mako was looking for the leg for the pin. Instead, it's Davis with the stack. Two. No.
Smart movement by Davis, man. The only way to get out of that was trying to cover for that pin. Nice combination here by Mako. Mark was trying to set up that lariat. Mako trying to set up a butterfly suplex here. Not strong enough.
Up and over Mako now. Looking for the waistlock instead. Spinning kick catches Davis. Davis is rocked.
Now Davis is down again. Mako has to keep Davis down. Don't let him back to your feet. Stay on that arm that you've been working on.
Yeah, great strategy here. Aiming, target, the bullseye on the left arm, the elbow, the shoulder, the kick into the corner. It's Mako charging and caught. Oh!
Right to that corner, vicious. Yeah, that was streamed onto the chin. That's almost a knockout blow, man. I want to see Mako move before I say anything else, man. Mako may be out.
That drive-by punch into the basement. Oh! Whoa! Caught! Playing possum! It's Mako! Mako with the arm, that arm's extended! Davis once again looking for the stack. This time, behind Mako, the sleeper locked in. Those massive arms of Davis.
Tell you what, Mako isn't going to fight as long as he has breath in him, man. Twice I thought this guy was knocked out. He said he was playing possum. He might have been, but Mako is fighting with everything he has, man. Hit from the back.
Oh, Davis trying to set up that lariat one more time off the ropes. This time, Davis spins Mako inside out. To Mark Davis, undefeated in 2025.
The winner of this match, Mark Davis.
The winning streak for Davis here in ROH continues this time, bringing the victories to New York City. Davis ends the year undefeated in ROH.
We, together as MIT, are going to continue to mold Ring of Honor into a better future. But Billy, where is my pure title? You will have a tag match to redeem yourself against Deonna Purrazzo and whatever porcelain hussy she finds in the back.
Whoa, wait a minute! Madison Rayne!
Who is Madison Rayne? She's a 5-time women's world champion.
Instrumental in launching women's wrestling in Ring of Honor. There would be no Athena if there was no Madison Rayne. Billy Stark's looking for revenge. In a matchup of the present versus the future, the Pure Champion once again scoring a victory.
This is not gonna happen again. Do you understand?
Well, Billy Starks with their marching orders from the Minion Overlord Athena. Starks will team with Diamante this Thursday to take on the Women's Pure Champion Deonna Purrazzo and Madison Rayne. What a tag team bout that's gonna be. And here is a huge one on the men's side. Pun intended. Wait till you see this guy. Literally.
This tag team match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Team number one at a combined weight of 503 pounds. The Bounty Hunter, Brian Keith and Big Bill.
Well, it was right here in the greatest city in the world, New York City, where I first met Big Bill, classmates about 30 blocks down Broadway at NYU in Washington Square. Standout basketball star, and Big Bill has excelled in tag team action. Caprice, Brian Keith and Big Bill looking at the landscape thinking now's the time to strike. Look at that LFI.
Join the Dark Order.
They have their hands full here tonight.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 402 pounds. They're representing Dark Order, John Silver and Alex Reynolds.
Well, Caprice, 2025 has seen more original content and matches on Honor Club than we've ever had before. The men that helped lay the foundation for that are Alex Reynolds on the left, John Silver on the right, who have been here on Honor Club since Tony Khan brought weekly television back to watchROH.com.
Instrumental on Ring of Honor. When you think of Honor Club, you have to think Dark Order. When I think about Dark Order, this is probably my favorite combination to tag Reynolds and Silver, just because of their cohesion and the way that they think, man. It's almost like these guys know what each other's thinking without talking. Probably one of the best tags in wrestling.
Well, Code of Honor, that was good enough for Aubrey Edwards. I think that's the best we'll get out of the Bounty Hunter, Brian Keith.
Brian Keith, man. I remember seeing him on 0 Hour.
Yeah.
The Survival, and then coming in on the pay-per-view, making a big name for himself. So every time I see Brian Keith in the House of Honor, I know we're going to see a good match. And there's so many tag teams coming to Ring of Honor because of the tag team division.
That was just 2 years ago at Final Battle. And fans, if you want to relive the great moments of any Ring of Honor event, join us over at watchROH.com. That membership includes the entire historic library and weekly Ring of Honor television. Oh, and John Silver wanted to tag. He said he was the big man. He wanted the big man between Keith and Big Bill. He wanted Big Bill, but Keith not going to give it to him.
Are you disappointed?
A little bit. Oh, big drop kick. I love Brian Keith, but I'm curious to see if Johnny Hungy could have tossed Big Bill around.
Well, I think we'll have plenty of time to figure that out. Right here with this shoot off a little too close to the corner.
Yeah. Oh, nice double drop toe hold, rolling through Dark Order. Double drop kick downstairs. And recover, 2. And of course, the Dark Order's got some great merchandise over at shophonor.com. If you're looking to spend off some of that holiday cash, Shop Honor, shopaew.com. As the arm hook. Look at this. Whoa. Great agility from Reynolds.
He thought he caught him on top, enter into the fans. That split second cut him off, but Reynolds staying on top of the game, man, ahead of it, right back up to his feet.
Catches Keith. It is now Reynolds. Dark Order firmly in control of this bout.
Reynolds is such a special athlete, man. He's one of the most technically sound individuals on the roster. Does everything well, man. Picks his points and picks them well.
Oh, just enough of a distraction from Big Bill to let Brian Keith deliver the flying headbutt.
Tell you what, wherever Big Bill is, he's a distraction. It doesn't matter if he's on the inside or outside.
Oh! Yep. He's the kind of guy you walk through the airport, you turn your head, you know he's somebody. That's the kind of presence Big Bill has.
He has a dangerous presence, man. You can't just walk by without looking at him. Even if he's not in the ring, you have to look over at him, and that distraction costs Reynolds right now. Yeah.
This monstrous individual towering over Alex Reynolds, who Reynolds stands about 6'2". Oh, goodness.
Yeah, Reynolds is a big guy, man. Shows how big this monster is right here.
Look at that. Just stepping over the top rope. And, oh, no one home. And that's the kind of action Reynolds is going to try to need to engage. Yeah.
Wait a second. Big Bill just eat a boot and come right back inside.
Yeah, he sure did. And Bill sending Reynolds 10 feet in the air.
The high back body drops that are from regular athletes, Riccaboni. But from Big Bill, that's a high body drop.
Ooh. And uppercut wipes Silver out. That was a high-rise back body drop. Tag made. And skyscraper. Yeah.
You have a great game plan here, man. Cutting the ring off of Reynolds inside of it, man. And we don't even see Hungry on the outside right now. And if you don't see a tag team partner on the outside, man, that hurts, man. You look over, you know you need help, and you don't see your tag team partner. You know you got to fend for yourself, and you're not doing a good job at it. Now we see Hungry up.
Well, it's Reynolds who's trying to fight back, who has Silver in eyesight, but not anymore. Wiped out, inside leg hook, 2! And Caprice, we take a look at this great historic venue, the Hammerstein Ballroom, unmistakable. You've wrestled in some huge matches here. Is there any pressure for any of these four athletes, knowing that the Briscoes, the Young Bucks, really put ROH on the map in this building?
It's definitely pressure to make a name for yourself or to make a big statement here. The bigger pressure is to get a win in a Hammerstein. That's what everybody wants, not just to wrestle there, but to get a win in a Hammerstein. I think that's what everybody in the ring wants right here. Brian Keith, unfriendly fire right here.
And Silver with a big tag. And Silver, who represents one of the 3 men from New York who grew up coming to this very building, watching ROH, being fans of ROH. It is Silver now with the only non-native New Yorker unloading on Keith. Wait a minute, Keith looking for the backslide here. Oh. Whoa. Wow. Series of kicks, front face lock now. Oh, beautiful snap, brainbuster there. Leg hook, 2!
Trying to do as much to Keith as they can, man. Big Bill fell on the outside when he hit that guardrail on the outside with his lower spine. I thought that would take him out for a while, and he's hurt, but he's back up on the apron, man, for Brian Keith. Hungry may be hurt as well, and this is what we've been waiting for, Riccaboni.
Look at the size difference, the dichotomy.
It's weird, their arms are the same side, though.
I'm just gonna say that. The shoulders, the traps, the biceps. Double chokeslam for chokeslam. It's Silver getting out of. Wait a minute! What? Looking for the rack. He wanted the rack, Big Bill.
I think he can do it.
Well, who's gonna stop him? Look at it. It's hi-ho Silver.
Yeah!
Here we go. John Silver. Torture rack. Oh, you can only keep Big Bill up so long. Keith with the boot. Big Bill drives Silver down. The cover. 2, 3.
The winners of this match, Brian Keith and Big Bill.
Fantastic tag team bout where both teams had the advantage at various points. Caprice, but it's Big Bill and Brian Keith victorious.
But sometimes when you're focusing on one move you want to accomplish, that torture rack.
Hey, Sam, that's how you do it, baby.
Didn't accomplish it and distracted Hungry just enough to get those boots from both teammates and walking out with the victory, Brian Keith and Big Bill.
Can't wait to see them again here on ROH. Blake Christian is virtually undefeated in 2025. They defeated Jay Lethal and taken to using that lethal injection. Wait a minute, Blake Christian, the lethal injection.
You're gonna keep letting people down? You're gonna do something about it. Bandido, I've been chasing you for 6 months. You have found a way to dodge me every single time. Last year at Survival of the Fittest, Vanilla Baby was born. And this year becomes a big celebration when I become Ring of Honor World Champion.
2, 1, got it, Christian's eliminated!
Let's be honest, Bandido, it always should have been me and you.
Blake Christian trying to take him in, oh, come on, cover it up!
Bandido and I have a lot in common. How about you and I team next week so that we can finally be rid of the swirl?
Former Ring of Honor World Champion, current Ring of Honor World Champion? Of course! Yeah. Bandido, the next time you and I are in the ring together, I think I'll take that other arm.
Well, this Thursday, just 2 nights away, it will be Blake Christian teaming with Lee Johnson, the Swirl, as they battle ROH World Champion Bandido and the franchise Jay Lethal. That's this Thursday here on Honor Club. You talk about Jay Lethal, though. How about one of his proteges? 1 in a billion.
This match is set for one fall, a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, wrestling out of Punjab, India, weighing 404 pounds, Satnam Singh.
Caprice, you got any other friends that are taller than the Christmas tree?
Nope, that's the only one right there.
As we go back to Bobby Cruz.
His opponent, Charles Mason.
Well, Charles Mason, a favorite here in New York City. Diabolical, death-defying, risk-taking. A man that has a very high pain tolerance. He may need it here.
Yeah. Got it. Strong name. Let's see how much he follows. That handshake right there. Oh!
and Mason's willing to go the dirt under the fingernails, as you say, Caprice. But yeah, as have Blake Christian and Lee Johnson as of late with the Swirl, who have a huge tag team bout Thursday on Honor Club. As Satnam's mentor, Jay Lethal, former world champion,
Wow. Ripped off the top turnbuckle. That drop right there, man. Mason probably landed 3 times.
The former world champion. And he will team up with Bandido. It's a dream team this Thursday. Oh, and Blake Christian has really had his eyes set on that world title.
Satnam Singh is so dangerous, man. His height and his strength and everything he's doing is intentional. It's like frying pans to the chest with those hands, man. I'm glad we have a high pain tolerance athlete here. But Mason has to feel every bit of this with the body.
Well, and that's the crazy part about Mason. We talked about the busted in the brain as being blue chip athletes. Charles Mason has really gained a great reputation for his ability in the ring, but he's facing a 7'4" athlete.
When you say athlete, Rick Cabana, that's an understatement. You saw right there, Mason hit the rope and Satnam Singh hit the rope on the other side, cutting off the momentum that Mason had. And right here, he's going for a ride, Rick Cabana.
Certainly is. Satnam, 12 feet and down.
He dunks basketballs like that.
Mason.
The winner of this match, Satnam Singh.
Well, Satnam Singh, his mentor, Jay Lethal, teams with the world champion, Bandido, this Thursday on Honor Club to take on the Swirl. But fans, there's another man who had his eyes set on the world title, and he was with Lexington this past Saturday.
We're here at World's End. Ace Austin, you've asked for this time, so the time is now.
Thank you for the time. I've really been thinking a lot about my position here, right? I just got here, I haven't been here that long, but I came here to go directly for the best. This is where the best are. And one person I noticed in particular on a hot streak, Bandido, the Ring of Honor World Champion. So right now, let's call it formal, I would like to throw my name in the hat for a Ring of Honor World title match. I think Ace Austin versus Bandido is
Ace Austin. You've been here all of 5 minutes. You're already calling out the caliber of talent like Bandido, the Ring of Honor World Champion? Yeah. Well, it's so funny that I just saw your boys, the Bang Bang Gang, lose their title match against FTR. It doesn't look like the Bang Bang Gang is going to be in any title situation anytime soon.
Look, you might say that I couldn't stand up to Bandido. I mean, of course you would say that because you did just lose to him. Makes sense. But if reps is what I need, if more matches is what I need to prove to somebody like you that I can stand toe-to-toe with Bandido, then how about we do that? How about Ace Austin versus a Ring of Honor origin? Okay, maybe not original. A Ring of Honor veteran. That's a little much. How about this? How about Ace Austin versus Rocky Romero on Ring of Honor? How's that sound to you? Huh?
That sounds mighty fine. Mighty fine.
Let's make that happen then, huh? You can call me.
Oh.
Rule, power. Heart and mind in the right place from the Bang Bang Gang's Ace Austin. We got a big challenge here tonight.
This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring, wrestling out of Los Angeles, California, weighing 171 pounds. He's representing the Don Callis family, Rocky Romero.
You know, Rocky Romero, truly one of the power brokers in wrestling. His time in New Japan, CMLL, Ring of Honor, AEW, you name it. Champion in New Japan, CMLL, and Ring of Honor. The world title has evaded it, and he took offense to this man wanting to go straight to the top.
His opponent, wrestling out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, weighing 210 pounds. He's representing the Bang Bang Gang, Ace Austin.
And what an addition to ROH and to AEW Ace Austin's been, Caprice.
Absolutely, this young man has been on fire for a long time. Great to have him here at Ring of Honor. He's wanting to get into deep end, coming in saying what he wants. There's nothing wrong with that, man. If you want to be a champion, you face champions. That's how you do it. If you get a chance to do it, you take it. And if you want to prove it, you'd be willing to do so. And that's exactly what Ace Austin is doing. And he's proving against one of the best, man.
I have a lot of respect for Ace Austin, who broke into professional wrestling in my hometown, Allentown, Pennsylvania, climbing the ranks across the country, across the world, making his name in Vegas, and now finding himself in the deep end against the top of the top here in Ring of Honor against a man as distinguished as Rocky Romero. Code of Honor adhered to, and we're off.
Tell you what, man, I faced Rocky years ago. I faced Austin more recently. And if you ask me, man, Austin is a shell of Rocky Romero, man, going from country to country, earning his craft, learning different people, learning who he is, and winning championships all over. It's the same thing that Rocky did, and I believe a lot of athletes took that from Rocky and just kind of stepped it up a notch.
Well, and think about this. Our friends at CMLL are an unprecedented scale of sellouts in Arena Mexico. Just success. They're on fire. Rocky, now with this new attitude under Don Callis, takes credit for starting all of that. And, you know, historic welterweight champion and a great feud against.
There's nobody to take. You can't lie about any of that, man. No matter whether you like Rocky or not, he's instrumental in all of those. And looking at him in the years past, man, you would look at Rocky and be like, Rocky's everywhere. You admired it. And sometimes a little bit jealous about it, but look who he is now, man. He's almost a mediator between all of these guys and making great connections.
Well, and turning that hat into the Don Callis family. Look at that, through the ropes. And, of course, no stranger, reunited the Rottweilers here last year. Caprice! Yeah. In a big historic moment. And the Hammerstein.
Rocky has huge connections wherever he goes, man. He has connections at CMLL. He has connections in New Japan. He has connections at AEW, connections at Ring of Honor. Rocky makes friends or enemies wherever he goes.
And looking for Shiranui off the, nobody home. Big back elbow there.
Also probably one of the greatest tag team wrestlers in the world. And he can line up with anybody and become champion.
Well, did so here in Ring of Honor. Of course, with Ricky Reyes. Oh, we saw Rocky team with Homicide. He might not remember that after that kick, though. Beautifully delivered by Ace Austin.
Ace Austin will not be denied, man. And the movement that Ace Austin has is extremely unique, hard to plan for, especially that kickstand avoidance that he had from Rocky. Following Rocky on the outside, Rocky going away, trying to create space, and Ace Austin closing that space up, putting Rocky right back inside where Rocky's faced in danger. That bottom rope is a setup, Riccaboni.
Yep, but it's caught. It's caught by Romero.
Wow.
A springboard question mark kick instead caught the knee, driven knee to quad, and basement drop kick delivers from Romero.
Watch this, watch this, watch this. I see you, buddy.
Oh, what? Yeah. I think he is Cristiano Ronaldo, Raul of Fulham, who delivered the decisive goal.
A little bit too much time away from Austin, though, man. He's gonna regret that. It was still cool, though.
I agree completely. Oh, knife edge chop there.
He's about 5 seconds away from an athlete that's trying to prove himself worthy of a World Championship match. I don't think that 5 seconds is gonna go unseen.
Well, especially a world champion who, let's face it, this Thursday, facing one of the men who's had a target on the world champion for quite some time, in Blake Christian, as the Swirl take on Bandido and the franchise Jay Lethal. Thursday on Honor Club, just 2 days away.
I have so much respect for Bandido, definitely Jay Lethal, but when I see Bandido come out of survival to this, man, I realized there that it's gonna take so much to get that crown off of Bandido, man. He's the most wanted, and he wears that with pride.
Well, we talked about how more first run matches, brand new content to Honor Club this year than any year prior.
Austin lost a step.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
And now there's one ever and two ever. Looking for three ever. Instead, drops to one knee. Austin drives the clothesline.
It's been forever since I've seen forever, everybody.
Well, that's the blessing and the curse of being as successful as Rocky Romero is. The blessing is you're around, you make money, you win titles. The curse is the wrestlers like Ace Austin breaking in the big time. They're starting to learn your moves.
But three ever doesn't sound as cool as forever.
That's right. Side Russian leg sweep there. It's Ace Austin. Guillotine leg drop.
That's a great combination, man. That Russian leg sweep targeting the neck, and then that leg drop right on the neck. Ace is setting everything up for this finish, Riccaboni. Staying high on the head. We call them head hunters.
As Ace Austin.
Yeah, we get in that neck.
And look at Austin.
Nice setup here. Austin setting them high.
Whoa!
Kick to the back of the head. Everything that Austin is doing is on the head of Rocky Romero.
And has Romero right where he wants him, does Austin. Up the ladder, wow! 1, 2, no, just the 2 count there.
Gathering things together, man. That sunset flip off the top of that run off the top. Hit Rocky in the back, but it jolts the neck as well. But I know a lot of the damage has been hitting the neck of Rocky Romero in the head area, and I think that's what Ace is aiming for.
Well, he likes that running neck breaker, the fold.
Yep.
Front face lock here, blocked by Romero. Instead, it's Rocky grabbing the wrist around, and rewind kick catches Austin.
Got him right in the shoulder, man, right in the elbow there. Rocky knows it.
And Rocky charging in, it's Austin. Up and, oh, wow. Goodness. Austin, though.
Rocky did to him.
Sunset flip, 2. Austin may have tweaked the ankle earlier in the bout. The stack, 2. And it's Rocky back to his feet first. Looking for a powerbomb, perhaps. Austin flips over, rolls through. Austin stepping in.
Wow, nice.
Wow. And what a way to get in the figure 4, and now he's trapped, dude. Oh. Incredible pinning combination from Ace Austin.
Ace Austin had him wrapped tight, man. There's a lot of strength.
Rocky's
legs. Rocky got eyes in the back of his head.
No.
He got sugar
sight.
sight.
No, Stefan has been collapsed. Rocky going to the throat, and now Shiranoi, and Rocky's gonna steal this one. Rocky's gonna steal this one. 2, and Austin able to kick out.
I don't even know if that would have been an upset, man. That would have been Rocky capitalizing on what he said. Saying Austin's not ready for a title shot, man. Austin has to win this match, Riccaboni.
Well, for Austin, it would certainly be the biggest win of his time here in ROH, defeating a man that's held titles in ROH, CMLL, and New Japan. Shiranoi countered by Austin. And look at a spin out, Rocky. Front face lock, but it's Austin.
Counter.
The strength of Ace Austin. The quads like Saquon Barkley, propelling Romero into the air and down.
That low center of gravity, them huge thighs, blocked that from happening. Right, Riccoboni went for that, avoided by Rocky. Rocky charges in, avoided by Austin.
Yeah, it was Austin looking for the fold. The springboard kick connects. And now, guns up. It's the fold. Leg hook, two, that's it.
The winner of this match, Ace Austin.
Well, if you want to call out the world champ, you better be ready. For anybody that starts to come after you, a bold claim made, a challenge issued, Ace Austin victorious, and will certainly have his eyes on the huge tag bout this Thursday. But fans, as we head to tonight's main event, it was back at Final Battle. Red Velvet, Mercedes Moné. Velvet was the television champion. Moné won the inter version of that. Unified the titles. It was back and forth, high risk up out. It looked like Moné had Velvet put away, even getting the crossface in. There was nowhere to go for Velvet, but Velvet took advantage of ring positioning and awareness, scoring a shocker. A huge victory for Red Velvet as she becomes the first two-time Ring of Honor Women's Television Champion.
Catapult victory, momentum that can't be stopped anytime soon, if you ask me, Riccoboni.
This is an ROH Women's World Television Championship proving ground match. Set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Approaching the ring, wrestling from straight out of your mama's kitchen, she is the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion, Red Velvet.
Yep, I got to visit my mama Mo.
Her opponent, Janai Kai.
Well, Janai Kai, a record in Ring of Honor that dates back 4 years. Janai Kai, a fighter, high-impact striker. Tonight, all Janai has to do, Caprice, is go 10 minutes. Doesn't have to defeat Red Velvet, just has to go 10 minutes to earn herself a shot at the Women's World Television Champion.
Tell you what, man, you're going against the World Television Champion and just beat Mercedes Moné. You might want to start the match with respect. I have a lot of respect for Janai Kai just because of her striking ability and the tenure that she's had in professional wrestling. But she's starting off with somebody that's on a really hot streak, man. She's done the impossible, and since then, Moné's been on a downward fall, man.
Well, speaking of Moné, let's talk about tomorrow night, as we'll see Willow Nightingale, one of our favorites, get a shot to continue to put cracks in the foundation of the empire that Moné has built.
You think she needs help on the entry?
Whoa, well, man. For the TBS title tomorrow night on Dynamite, Willow Nightingale. Ooh, the conglomeration challenges Mercedes Moné as Janai Kai just really picking apart Red Velvet for now, trying to slow things down as Velvet.
Yeah, Janai Kai has great striking ability, and that judo wrestling that she's doing, she's mixing up wrestling with judo and martial arts. She makes it hard for Velvet. But Velvet has the striking ability with her hands. Yep, exactly when I said it, man. Those inherited fists that she has from her father and her grandfather. If it goes from the striking game from the fist, it's going to be Velvet's game, but you're striking with them legs. Janai Kai has it. Look at this flexibility right here, Riccoboni.
And just depriving the oxygen from Janai Kai. That's 2 Olympic boxers in Red Velvet's family.
Yep.
And some strikes of her own. I like what Velvet's doing here, trying to slow down the match a little bit.
I was impressed with that climb to the top from the inside, but that kick to the sternum right there from Janai Kai was precision tuned. Every kick from Janai, man, lands exactly where she plans it to.
Well, Caprice, does it make it any harder? I mean, Janai comfortable striking with the heel. You don't normally see wrestlers, athletes strike with the heel with that downward momentum.
But that's a different, yeah, look at this right here. Right here, that's the art, man. To be able to strike with the heel, you have to have more flexibility in your body. That more flexibility you have, you strike with that heel, that's more torque coming from your hip, coming from your knee, coming from everything extending right there from that power. It's a lot of hurt from that heel.
Leg hooked, not afraid to go from the laces, as they say in soccer either, like Harry Wilson putting one in for Fulham. As it is Janai Kai just stalking over Red Velvet. And you know what we've seen successful in these proving ground bouts, Caprice, is trying to go 10 minutes. You can win.
You can.
If you win, you get a title shot. But if you go 10...
Proving grounds are not safe.
If you go 10, it seems like that's been the winning strategy. Oh, goodness, look at this. Whoa! And Janai's not looking to run out the clock here.
Absolutely stretching, and you can see the kinetic tape already on Red Velvet, man, pulling at that shoulder, to pull that shoulder out of socket. And that jolt, man, when she put that move inside with that transition, that took out Velvet for a little bit to be able to apply Velvet to the ropes.
This is traditional rules, unlike the pure rules, unlike a bout against, say, Deonna Purrazzo, the women's pure champion. You get unlimited rope breaks under the regular rules.
But anytime you see a champion retreat to the ropes, man, that has a lot of respect for the challenger.
Oh, but the champ in a bad way right now in this proving ground bout is Janai.
These kicks, man, these kicks coming from every direction, man. Janai's dangerous from, she has kicks, she has elbows, she has slams, she has judo, she has it all with the body.
And just so quick, the movement, the slightly off-center style movement, off kilter, makes it very difficult to defend against Janai Kai. Looking for the third slam. Wait a minute. One too many attempts. Two. The roll-up gets two there.
Trying the same thing too many times for a champion, man, but you're right. It's hard to find a training partner to prepare for somebody like this.
Nice snap mare. Even that's just slightly off kilter. Just everything
right back.
Just from a slightly different angle. I don't know how you even start to prepare. And there's, again.
It's that shoulder. Trying for that shoulder in the rib area, but mainly that shoulder that Janai's working on. Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. And a hammerlock into it. Almost a half straight jacket. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this. Wait, look at this trap here. The hammerlock, dragon suplex. I don't even know what you might call this. This is innovative.
That's the thing about you. No, nice stunner there. Velvet doing whatever she can. So I'm saying about the 9 minutes, it's hard to find somebody to train for when you're so unorthodox like this. But it's only unorthodox for a wrestler. It's not unorthodox for Janai. She knows exactly what she's doing, ducking that clothesline with the waist lock. Nice DDT.
And out of desperation, the champion finds the DDT to stunt this proving ground challenger's momentum here in the historic Hammerstein Ballroom. Oh, big clothesline here as we approach the halfway mark of the 10-minute time limit. If Janai Kai goes to 10 or earns a victory, she earns a future shot. In a bad position here, though.
Yep, that's right here. Setting it up right here. That kitchen's getting warm, Riccaboni.
Whoa, wait a minute. Red Velvet getting a little too comfortable as Janai. Now off the ropes. Janai Kai. Whoa! And again, that bottom of the foot. And now the heel to the temple.
That heel to the temple, aiming to the shoulder as well. Riccaboni. Janai has found her spot.
Oh, and Velvet might be knocked out. Oh, wait a minute, up and over. The adrenaline trying to roll Janai through and away.
Wow.
How many times have you seen that?
Oh, my goodness.
That right just caught, and then that question mark kick weaving through the outstretched arm.
That inside question mark kick leaves a lot of questions for the champion now.
Off the ropes, Janai with the PK to the spine. And the proving ground challenger is in the driver's seat looking to get the victory here.
Janai setting up, trying to close the distance with that kick. There's that slap. My goodness, might be a knockout.
Two, that's it.
The winner of this match, the Ring of Honor Women's World Television Champion, Red Velvet.
Tell you what, that punch coming right out of the kitchen sink, out of desperation, happens to be a knockout blow. Proof is in the pudding, the heat is in the kitchen, and our champion continues to stir it up. The knockout, always awesome to see her at Ring of Honor. What a great match against the champion. Would love to see her again.
Fans, if you like what you saw here tonight, 2 days from now on Honor Club, and each and every week, we will see the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandido team with the franchise Jay Lethal to take on the Swirl. The Women's Pure Champion Deonna Purrazzo teams with Madison Rain to take on Billy Starks and Diamante to fight without honor. MXM TV takes on Dalton Castle and the Outrunners. All that and more this Thursday. For Bobby Cruz, Caprice Coleman, I'm Riccaboni. Happy wrestling, everybody. See you Thursday on Honor Club.